Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Ashraddhayah Phalam. Phalam, generally in Sanskrit, Phalam means fruit. Ashraddha means, Phalam generally means fruit. And generally, Phalam also means result. Shraddha is a type of dedication and a type of following someone's word. It is not simply a belief, it is a dedication in someone's word. Guru Ajye Shraddha means to believe in the words of the Guru. Ashraddha means not believing. Ashraddhayah Phalam, the result of not believing something. That is the general meaning. कस्मिंचित् ग्रामे गिरिधर नामकः कश्चित् युवकः आसीत्. In some village, in the name of Giridharaha, somebody, young person was there. Saha atīva daridraha, and he was very poor. Giridharasya mata pitarau na astam. And this Giridhara's parents were not there. Jivane nirvahanartham udyogaha api na asit Giridharasya. And for leading his life, he was not having any job. Giridharasya gramavasinaha jeshtaha kechana tada tada gramat anati dure vidyamanasya vatavrikshasya adaha upavishya vartalapam kurvanti sma. Giridharasya gramavasinaha jeshtaha kechana. Some of the elders of that this village of Giridhara, somebody Gramat anati dure vidyamanasya vatavrikshasya adaha upavishya. Sitting under the tree, vatavriksha is a tree which is not far away from the village. Upavishya. Vartalapam kurvanti sma. They were doing some talking. So like the elders of the village, they come out and chat. Gramajeshtaha kadachit ratro vartalapartam vatavrikshasya adaha upavishthavantaha. So once in the night, for talking, these village elders, they were seated under the tree. Tesham sambhashana madhye giridharasya vishaha api prastutaha. So while chatting, they talked about Giridharas also. Te sarve sambhuya baudha charcham kritva ante nirnitavantaha. All those people, they talked so much and they decided finally, Giridharasya kaschana udyogaha dapaniyaha. Some work is to be given to Giridhara. Yadi shakyam tasya vivahaha api karaniyaha. And if possible, his marriage is also to be done. Yetat grama jeshtanam asmakam kartavyam iti. And they thought this is our duty as the elders of the village to get him some job and married. Anantara dine te Giridharam ahuya buktavantaha. On the next day they called Giridhara and told, Bhavata pratidinam etad. And by you every day this graminanam sarvesham grihanam jalavyavastha karaniya. So that is the work. You have to make arrangement of water for all the people of the village. Jalam cha tatakataha anetavyam. So some pond, from there you have to bring the water. Etasya pratiphala rupena pratidinam ekaikasya grihe paryaya rupena bhavataha bhojana vyavastha kriyate iti. Paryaya rupena means alternatively. For this work what you are doing, in each house alternatively one after other, your arrangement for food will be done. Giridharaha graminanam etat vachanam angikritavan. And Giridhara accepted the words of the villagers. Anantara dinate arabhya Giridharaha gramasthanam sarvesham kutumpanam nimittam jalavyavastham kritavan. And on the next day onwards, starting from the next day, he started making arrangement of this water for everybody. Pratakalatah Sayankala Paryantam api tatakataha jalam anayati sma giridharaha. So this giridhara, from the morning time till evening, he brings water to everybody. Kanichana dinani atitani. Some days passed by. Grama jeshtaha kadachit parasparam vartalapam kartum icchantaha vatavriksha samipam gatva vrikshasya adaha upavishtavantaha. And the villagers, to talk among themselves, they went to that tree. Under that they were seated. Giridharaha api anati dure stitva tesham sambhashanam rahasi shrunoti sma. And Giridhara also, not far away, sitting not far away, he was secretly listening to their talkings. Tasmin grame prachinaha kaschana vishal shivalayaha asti. In this village, in that village, tasmin means in that village, some Shivalaya, some Shiva temple was there. Devalaya Vishaye Vaktum Icchanne Kaschit Vriddha Uktavan. So some old person about the temple, he wanted to say something. Shivalaye Kinchana Shasanam Likitam Asti. Some Shasanam is something like a written document, a rule like. Something is written in the Shivalaya. Asharyakaraha Vishayaha api Shivalaya Shilayam Likitaha Santi. And some Shila means some stone pieces. Asharyakaraha Vishayaha api Shilayam Likitaha Santi. Some very wonderful matter is also written on some stones. In earlier days, in the temples, the stones were used to record something. So it was written on this stone. Tatra evam api likitam asi. There it was written like this also. Yadi kaschit shata ghata parimanakena jalena शिवलिंगस्य अभिषेकम करोति तर्हि सः महाराजः भविष्यति इति. If someone is doing 100 parts of water abhisheka, so pouring 100 parts of water on the Shiva, then he will become king. Like that, it was written on that stone. Yatasya vishayasya prastavam kurvan kaschit jeshtaha upahasapurvakam muktavan. And listening to this, somebody in a very mocking way, he told, Yadi Maharaja Padavi Prapyeta Tari Sarve Api Shivalingasya Abhishekam Kuryuhu. If we get this Maharaja's post, then everybody shall do that Abhishekam of the Shivalinga. Kintu Sarve Api Maharaja Padavim Praptum Na Shaknuvanti. But everyone cannot get that king's post. Yeshaha asambhavaha. This is impossible. Ataha etattu arthahinam yeva shasanam iti. So this is meaningless some rule or shasanam, some writings like that. Anye api jeshtaha etateva vachanam puraskritavan yat tat shasanam arthahinam eva iti. Other elders also, they put forth puraskritavantaha means they also put forth that this rule or some note, message, like that we can say many meaning, that shasanam. Shasanam generally when the king is making, it is a rule, a declaration. Okay, we can say declaration. Such a declaration is meaningless like that. Arthahinam, meaningless like that. Yatadrisham vadam shrutavan giridharaha tasyam ratrau nidram evana praptavan. And the Giridhara who got this news, on that night he didn't get sleep at all. Tasya chintanam asit Ati prachinam shivalaya shasanam arthahinam katham syat iti. And he thought how it can be meaningless of this declaration made in this very ati prachinam, means very old Shivalaya temple. This is very, very old. How it can be meaningless like that? Tatakataha sardha shata ghata parimana atmakam jalam aniya shivalingasya abhisheka karanam na tavat sulabham. Tatakataha sa अर्धशतघटपरिमितनात्मकं जलम आनीय शिवलिंगस्य अभिषेक करणं न तावत् सुलभम. Even to bring 50 pots of water and do abhisheka from the tataka is not that easy. Tadartham sahana avashyaki, and for that sahana means that some strength or some tolerance is required. Yetat karyam kartum asamartaha te vriddaha, and those old people, they are unable to do this work, they are not capable. Ataha aham sardhashata gata parimanakam jalam aniya shivalingasya abhishekam karishyami. So I will do that much, bringing that much water, and I will do the abhishekam. भाग्यम अस्ति चेत महाराज पदवीं प्राप्नुयाम नो चेत किंचित पुण्यम वा प्राप्येत इति चिन्तयन् गिरिधरः निद्रां कृतवान् तस्यां रात्रौ. So Giridhara thought, okay, I can do that, so I will do. If I get, if I do, I shall get the king's post. Otherwise, I will get at least some punyam like that. So he started bringing, you can see in the picture, he started bringing water and started doing the abhisheka. अनंतर दिने प्रातः दैनंदिनं जलवहन कार्यं शीघ्रमेव समाप्य गिरिधरः जलम् आनीय शिवलिंगस्य अभिषेकम् आरब्धवान्. So on the next day morning, Dainandanam means his day-to-day work, Jalavahana Karanam, carrying the water, Shigrameva Samabhya, completing quickly, Giridharaha Jalamaniya Shivalingasya Abhishekam Arabdhavan. This Giridhara, he brought water and started that Shivalinga Abhisheka. चत्वारिंशत् अधिकशत घट जलम यदा आनीतम तदा एव गिरिधरः अतीव श्रान्तः. चत्वारिंशत् अधिकशत, this चत्वारिंशत् is 40, adhika gata jalam 40. This shata, they are actually, I don't understand this story. In that it was written 100 parts water, but here Shatvarimshat Adhika Shata Gata Jalam. Shatvarimshat Adhika Shata means 40 plus 100. Yada Anitam. Anyway, I will read further and understand. When it was brought, Tada Eva Giridharaha Ativa Shrantaha. Then that is why I am getting no meaning here. Chatvarimshat Atika Gata Jalam, like that, if it is there, it is okay. The Shata is coming in between. The word means 140. But what is to be brought is 100 only. So maybe some typing mistake like that. Or I will understand whether it is to be taken in a different meaning. Then Giridharaha Ativa Shrantaha. Giridhara became very tired. Tasya padau shaktihinau jato, and his leg becomes weak. Tathapi dridha sankalpam kritavan saha punarapi ashta ghatamitam jalam aniya abhishekam kritavan. So even then he was tired. With his strong determination, he brought 8 more pots of water and did it abhisheka. अतीव श्रान्तः गिरिधरः यतावता अपि महाराज पदवी प्राप्तिः भवेत् इति लक्षणमपि न दृश्यते. And this Giridhara, who thought even after this doing so much, Maharaja Padavi Praptihi Bhavet iti Lakshanam api na drishyate. There is no sign of getting that king's post. Gramajeshtai samyak vichintya eva uktamasti Shivalaya Shasanam Arthahinam iti. So it is told correctly by the elders of the village that this information is not having any meaning. Avastha avastavike. Vastavika means actual. Avastavika means not actual. Avastavike vishaye vishvasya aham murkaha jataha. I became stupid by believing in unbelievable words. Vrita shramaha udaha maya. I simply took a strain. Kadanchit yatavat kritam. Somehow I did this much. Itopi ghatadvaya parimitam jalam aniya. Okay, that is 150. Sardha Shata means 150 because this Sardha Panchavadanam means 530. Like that we say. Sardha means Ardha. It is half. Half of what? Like that. So in the timing, when we say Sardha Panchavadanam, it is not half of 5. 5 plus half. But here, Sardhashata Gata means half of Shata, that is 50. He has done 40 plus Shata. So now it makes sense. Yata earlier, Chatvarimshat Adhika Shata Ghata Jalam means their Suchana was to make only 100, but he made 140. Even then, he was not getting any signs, even after getting tired. Somehow, he made 8 more. That means he did 148 parts. Dishyate. Okay. Itopi here. So I became fool, or I did wastefully this work. Itopi ghatat dvaya parimitam jalam aniya ante ghatena shivalingam kuttayami. And I will bring 2 more ghatat dvaya parimitam jalam aniya ante, in the end, ghatena shivalingam kuttayami. So I will bring 2 more parts of water, and in the end I will hit the Shivalinga with the pot. Tena Shivalingam bhagnam bhavatu iti vichintya ghatat dvayamitam jalam aniya ante mahata kopena Shivalingam kuttitavan. So he brought 2 more parts of water, and finally he hit that Shivalinga with the pot. Let it break like that. Aparakshana eva Shivalingam dvida vibhaktam. And on the very next movement, that Shivalinga became broken into 2 pieces. Vibhaktam abhavat. Tanmadhyataha Trishuladhari Shivaha Pratyakshaha Jataha. So from the mid of that Shivalinga, that Lord Shiva, Trishuladhari, one who is having trident with him, he appeared. Yetat drishtavataha giridharasya sharire bhayat kampanam arabdham. And by seeing this Giridhara started shivering out of fear. Trishuladhari Shivaha Giridharam Muktavan. And the Shiva, who is with the trident, told the Giridhara, Re Murkha Bhavane Buddhihinaha Asti. Hey fool, you are not having mind. Buddhihinaha means you are a stupid. Karaniyam karyam Shraddhaya Kritva Anantaram Palapeksha Karanam me Buddhimatam Lakshanam. So this is a sukti like we can take. Karaniyam karyam Shraddhaya Kritva, having done the work which is to be done with devotion, belief, Anantaram Pala Apeksha Karanam Buddhimatam Lakshanam. After completing the expecting the result is the Buddhimatam Lakshanam. Buddhimata Lakshanam means it is the sign of the intelligence. The sign of the intelligence is not before doing the work expecting result. Having completed the work, you should expect the result. Antima घटत्वय परिमितम अपि जलम भवान यदि भक्त्या आनीय अभिषेकं कृतवान् स्यात् तर्हि निश्चयेन भवान मगाराज पदवीं प्राप्तवान् स्यात्. The last 2 part also, if you brought with some devotion and did abhisheka, you might have got that king's post. Bhavataha Ashraddha Karanataha Eva Bhavane Palapraptitaha Vanchitaha Jataha. So because of your disbelief, because he felt, anyway I will do too and I will break that linga like that. So you are now vanjitaha jataha means you didn't get the expected result, or as per the Shasana, you will not get that result. Itaha nirgachatu bhavane iti. So go away from here. Like that the Shiva told. स्वव्यवहारात् खिन्नः गिरिधरः मौनं ततः गतवान् अपरक्षणे एव भग्नं शिवलिङ्गं शिवः च ततः अदृश्यौ जातौ. And this Giridhara, because of his conduct, Swavyavaharat Kinnaha, he became sad and silently he went. And in the very next moment, that Shivalinga also vanished from that. So we can see in the picture. Giridharaha pravrittam sarvam grama yeshthan niveditavan. And Giridhara told all this to the village elders. Giridharasya vachanam shrutva आश्चर्य चकिताः ग्रामज्येष्ठाः शिवालयं गत्वा दृष्टवन्तः. So the elders wondered and they went to the temple and saw. किंतु तत्र शिवलिंगम वा शासन शिला वा न शिला न आसीत्. But there the Shivalinga, or that information which was written on a stone, that was not there, like that. Okay, it's a small story. Shraddha is always essential. With say that Thomas Alva Edison, he made many attempts to find the filament, and 100th time he got the right filament. Like that we hear. That is what the history, like people say. Every story we don't know. Whatever told by others, same way this Ramayana Mahabharata story, like whatever told we are knowing. And same thing is now written somewhere. So it is, what is written is not the proof. Like so we don't know this. So he had that faith, somehow I will find it, like that. And he got. That is the meaning of that Shraddha. We should have some devotion and dedication in doing. Belief is the word in English, believe is something different. I believe I will become doctor is something different. I believe what you say is something different. Here there is no Shraddha, dedication, devotion, all those things. That if you want to become a doctor from your childhood, if you have that strong mind, devotion and dedication, overcoming all the problems you face and you attempt, then you will get like that. That is how, that is why this tapas is given. Tapas is to have that Shraddha, dedication and devotion. Then you get vara, the boon you get, like that. This is how that the positivity is inducted in our mind. Hope you liked this story, and I will come up with some other new story. Take care. Bye-bye.